have any bread, we can just have seek bread.
This is true. She does have a nose for bread. This is very true. She
So
sniffs
are
for
you
bread.
all going together? Or are you scattering? What are you doing?
I'd say stick together, considering what we ran into.
Yeah.
Yes.
No point splitting the party.
All right. Eventually, you do see what looks to be like a little encampment, though it does have a wooden fence perimeter up around it.
Yes.
Does anyone have detect magic?
It's not hidden because, it's a freaking fence, yeah.
What style? Is it just like cobbled together, or like farmstead or city?
I mean, it looks like somebody got a bunch of sharpened sticks and put them in the ground next to each other to create a fence.
Okay, so a defensive outpost.
Yes.
Create a fence. I'm offended.
At least you're not fenced in.
Haha.
Instead, you're fenced out. Now, give me some perception checks. Perception.
Let's see this.
God, it's so abnormal to see that page completely empty.
Perception. What is that? That is over here. Receive. Who does that?
Weird people, that's who.
Not me.
Queenie and Thorn, you spot some small little head peeking up just over the... Oh, they saw you looking at them. They ducked back down.
Notify the rest of the group. So far we only see one, but that's probably going to change because they just saw us.
Queenie, I will point out that the small thing had little cute ears.
I'm pleased to hear this. I'm not sure why it's relevant that its ears are cute, however.
Did Duck spot it?
Not with that roll, you didn't.
She's like looking at everybody else. Is probably.
Quinn crit succeeded, so she spotted a set of ears on top of its head.
What? Why are you guys looking around all funny?
I don't know. I don't know what they're looking at.
I sort of point out in the distance the fence. Off in that corner, there was a guy looking over and ducked down when he spotted us.
Well, was there any traps or anything that we should be concerned about crossing this fence?
How about before the fence? Anything look disturbed, like pitfalls or anything?
There is definitely a beaten path where people have walked, you imagine, back and forth.
Anything
Looks like there's like a bit of a road leading up to the little encampment there.
So is there any way to get high ground on this?
What? If I gave you the high ground, then you'd win.
Well, I mean, is there any
Well, that's
way
kind of the point.
looking down into it?
Not... I mean, basically, this is in the hill lands, and the people who constructed this obviously wanted to not be at the bottom of the hill, because that would sort of defeat the purpose.
So they built on top of a hill.
They built on top of a hill.
I should shut up before it gets worse.
So, and you are looking up at this fenced area.
Well, we could dig our way in. Ha ha. No.
True.
Already thinking like a Gemno. I see how it is.
I'm kidding there, unless you have a way to dig.
Well, we just have to go over.
That's true. Who do we have that flies?
Not yet.
Queenie.
I haven't earned my wings.
You don't earn wings. You're
Well,
born with them.
Silver Rose should be able to fly.
I mean, you haven't seen that commercial? Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's unification.
Well, like she starts looking at her fake, because she has like a fake set of wings on. That's just like, it's just kind of spinning.
Nope.
I go back to talking the steel. Yeah. Queen. Hey, Silver, you willing to fly up and give us a better view?
I see no reason. I see no reason not to.
Check their target practice at the same time?
I'm somewhat reluctant to give them target practice, but if it helps. Alright, so I fly up and kind of corkscrew to gain altitude.
Whee! You are now in the air.
Like you just don't care.
Do you? Do you care?
Do I care about what?
Well, you're up in the air like you don't care, so I'm assuming that there might be a lack of caring going on here.
I'm confused, but we'll proceed.
It's a reference, man. But anyway, what are you doing? You were up in the air.
Alright, so I am up in the air and go over to in the direction of the fort, trying to stay kind of well above what I think the range of most like thrown weapons would be, because frankly the range of bows you're not going to see a whole lot from like 120 feet in the air. There's nothing of detail.
So you begin floating gently like an albatross overhead. Whee! And you get a clearer view of the person who had ducked. And they wave at you. Wait, no, they're not waving. They're throwing something at you. It's very clumsy throw, because hooves are not good at throwing. Just saying. But they try. They try so hard. And something comes flying up towards you! All of like maybe 10 to 20 feet before it comes back down. Slants next to the little person.
What do you say?
It was not very effective.
So I gather. Do.
What do you say?
Well, I will come down and answer that question when I have gone over to the fort and seen if there's anything I can spot on the ground where we are actually aiming. It is good to see who had the cute ears and whatnot, though. I think.
Well, what
Yes.
species were they?
Well, now you are certain that they have hooves and a little twitchy nose.
Okay.
And also they try to throw something at you very, very badly.
Yes, I got that part. But what about the place that we're actually going to? Which I thought was on the hill, and that's why I'm flying.
Yes, he was in there.
Was there anyone else?
Not that you saw.
Okay. So I guess it's time to go back to the people and report. In that case.
What did you find?
There is one small... There seems to be just a single soft person in the fort.
What's he dressed in? Or she?
Pony?
Well, if I presume so.
Was it dressed?
Why would their clothes matter?
Well, I meant if
I would
it's
wa-
a local
I was
guard or
hoping-
something.
I was more paying attention to the fact that the person attempted to throw something at me.
Probably means they're scared then. They don't quite know what we're doing there. Well,
I'd be scared
let's-
to see an alicorn overhead myself.
true. So, let's go round and find the gate and see if we can go in a little bit more politely rather than just hopping a wall.
Duck,
That's
you
the
wouldn't
best
have
way
a
to
white
be.
flag, would you?
What was that?
So,
Duck, do you have a white flag?
Do I have a
Uh,
white flag? Why would I need a white flag?
And she kind of scratches her
I
head.
never know with you. So
And she
Um,
kind
I-
of scratches her head.
Let me see.
And she starts rummaging through her bag.
white. I wouldn't wave a white flag at this point.
just seeing.
What
Well-
does she have in her inventory?
If we're planning to surrender, then I mean that draws about certain expectations. So
True.
Hold on. I have this.
And she pulls out 10 pieces of chalk.
And if you have a little bit of cloth, I could make a white flag.
No,
That-
that's okay.
let's just go in, drop, and weapons undrawn. That should be more than enough to show that we're not hostile.
Who carries weapons?
Seems reasonable.
right, so you're heading up.
Yep.
You fools. You fallen for my trick.
For some reason, I get a picture of this as a mixed bony punny.
And so you proceed up the hill. And there is obviously a gate. It's very clear, not hidden at all. It is a nice little gate. And nobody's opening it for you.
So it's a drop gate or
Looks like it should swing open
okay.
if somebody, actually opened it.
Hello, anyone in there? I look around. That's the rest of you. Sorry, just best option.
No one's
Huh?
here!
Oh, you hear that? Nobody's there, friend.
So I guess no one would care if we came in.
No, you shouldn't come in. Plague.
David.
Where's your quarantine flag?
We're all dead!
Oh, they didn't self-isolate.
So who is talking to us?
A dead person!
It's
Oh, no,
even-
guys.
Well, if you're undead, shouldn't we be coming in to remove you?
As a champion, I must now step in and deal with this undead problem.
What? No, dead, not undead, totally dead. Oh, it was terrible. I died.
While this is going on, I'm looking over the gate. Is there anyone to open it from the outside?
Duck is scratching her head as he's looking around the gate and such like that, like trying to figure out how dead one has to be like totally dead.
I think that's a
Ultra
medicine
dead.
roll.
I will then ask, why are you so afraid to let us inside? Has something threatened you?
No one's allowed in.
Under whose orders?
I'm not allowed to say. Especially since I'm dead.
He's got
Well-
a point.
If you are afraid of the goblins and their entourage, we are here to deal with that situation. And we are currently eliminating their camps. This was one of their
A
camps.
fuzzy ear pokes up. Boink. Goblins? There's no goblins here, just dead people.
David, I'm going to be searching around for tracks to see who's been around here recently.
Give me a survival. That is enough to know that there have definitely been humanoids around here.
Point these out to Steel silently and the rest of you.
Can
I
we,
will-
can
I
we
will
talk to the dead person face to face then?
But no, that's sick.
We mean you no harm, and are only planning to help those in the local area. But the goblins have been causing issues with turfs, and we have been hired by turfs to come and deal with the problem.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm afraid, as a unauthorized structure construction,
Do
we
you
will
do you
have
want
to.
do you want a cookie?
Yes.
Not if it has plague.
Here you go. Cookie comes flying over. Weird.
Oh my gosh! I like the undead now.
The cookie hits the ground. Poof.
She attacks it. Bonk.
Ah! Oh well, better roll some initiative. I fear the cookie will not survive. Will not have much of a chance, but it deserves at least some combat before it goes.
I feel like the cookie has a better initiative than Duck, really.
Cookie Golem? Or
No. Unfortunately, the duck-colored pony lands upon the cookie and deals it a mortal blow.
Ow.
It has been defeated.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Now go away, please.
Cat.
Why not?
Because we need to actually inspect the plagued fortress to make sure everything is all right.
It's not all right. Everybody's dead. And then if you come in here, you'll get sick.
You miss your
Is there
very
another
good body, my
person?
friend.
Is there another dead person we can talk to?
No.
Person.
You can talk to a cookie. Another cookie flies over. Weird.
She attacks that one.
Ow.
Other than feeding our duck, would
Oh, it's a duck? Here! Just crumbs start scattering out.
Oh my god. This is her favorite dead thing ever.
you are an awfully friendly dead thing.
Look over at our champion.
I never said I wasn't friendly, but I'm definitely dead.
Okay, can we meet you face to face?
No, stop asking to look at dead things. That's just weird.
While you guys talk, I'm
You might be able
What was that?
if you
Moonwing?
see me, you can probably tell that I'm a bit odd.
What was that, Moonwing?
So I'm pointing at Steel or our champion and saying, like, you go that side, I'll go around the other side.
We could probably push the gate open, but they're not being hostile. I don't want to try and break it.
No, but I want to look around the rest of the fort before we go in.
All right, I'll walk around the building,
Meet you on the other side.
give a nod, and
I
we'll walk around.
can't let you in.
Why
Okay.
can't you?
Before we go, see if you can convince them to open the doors for us. I trust in your abilities.
Take my bear
then-
with me.
I will leave Duck to convince the person to get in. Us in as we walk around the perimeter.
I get the feeling we're going to come back to a pile of cookies and a fat duck.
I mean, that's entirely possible, but we can see.
So, Duck, what are you doing?
Well, is there more cookies coming over the way?
No, he sent the shower of crumbs.
Oh yes. She is pecking at them. Peck.
Well,
Um,
I would have got your attention and asked, see if you can convince him to open up for us.
Yeah, and then she kind of shakes her.
And she goes over. Do. Well, Mr. Are you a ghost? If you're a ghost, Mr. Ghost.
I'm not a ghost, I'm just dead.
Okay, Mr. Dead.
And she addresses him properly as he had asked.
Could you could keep hiding,
And she nods.
but can we come in?
A small pony head pokes up over the top, squinting at Duck. Squint. Wait. Then a hoof comes out. Point. You're a short leg like me!
And she looks down.
Where?
There! Point.
And then she starts looking around. She's spinning in a circle until she looks up at Steel.
Oh, no. He's not a short host, silly.
He blinks. Confusion grows. You can see the question marks hanging in the air.
Our companion is quite convinced that she is not in fact a pony, but a duck.
I'm not convinced. I know I'm not a pony.
She scratches her head.
Now, I'm going to check a thing. Don't mind me. Roll. Wow.
Jeez.
Okay, so this person suddenly clops their hooves. Oh, it's Duck! It's Duck! I remember you! Yes, you do remember this person from your village.
Quack. Hi.
Hi! Wave. Ooh, I have your favorite! He ducks down. He comes back up holding this rather obscenely perfect looking kind of cake pie kind of thing.
And she blinks. Her eyes go wide. Wide as when she had last seen Steel be all protective. It was great.
I would throw it, but you know it breaks when I do that.
Yes, yeah. Oh, come on out.
No.
I'm not supposed to do that!
Then, can we come in?
I'm not supposed to do that, he says, like tears welling up in his eyes.
Can we meet halfway?
And she like wiggles her eyebrows. Wiggle.
He considers this a moment. Well, I mean, if I meet you at the gate, I suppose then technically I didn't let you in, and technically I didn't leave. You're
Compromise.
smart! That's why I like you! And then he ducks down.
Are we hearing this as we walk around the fort?
Probably. They're like shouting at each other.
Oh, I probably would turn around and walk back at that point because clearly we've just solved our problem.
And so the gate swings open, and there is that little short leg, and he is holding this pie cake on his back, just kind of bouncing along as he trots. Come here!
Okay.
No, not any further than that! Right there. Okay, cool. And then he walks right up to that point, and he turns to the side to make the treat available.
And she stays where he is and accepts the treat in a very diplomatic manner.
Ta-da! Yay! I've been practicing this every day. I knew you were alright somewhere. I didn't see you get taken.
And she
Taken?
Yeah, she kind of scratches her head at this too.
Yeah, remember you were outside of town when everybody else got snatched.
Snatched?